There are some rather dramatic scenes coming up on Emmerdale next week, as John Sugden could claim his next victim. Robert Sugden finds himself at the mercy of Killer John when he is drugged and kidnapped, before being put into the back of a van. It comes at a time where Robert is spiraling, and he's losing hope of getting people on his side. It seems he lashes out at his sister Victoria Sugden in upcoming scenes as she's sporting a black eye and he feels guilty. He moves out thinking it's for the best, leaving his sibling concerned, while Robert's hopes for a job also look set to fall flat despite Caleb Milligan offering him an opportunity. John finds out and pressures him into ending the trial, and when Caleb does so it's Jai Sharma who lets slip to Robert that John was to blame. Robert confronts his half-brother, who is determined to do whatever it takes to get him out of the village. After he tries to get Victoria to report Robert for hitting her, Robert fears the worst and is devastated. He seeks out ex-Aaron Dingle who rejects him, sending him packing once more just as he's in turmoil. Robert turns to different forms of distraction, but when he fails to make Aaron jealous he's left defeated. Things take a horrifying turn though when his date drugs him, while John soon intervenes, but is he involved? Either way he's clearly planning something as he speeds off with an unconscious Robert in his van. It's looking bleak as John looms over a lifeless Robert with a syringe in his hand, but will John kill his own brother? Another Sugden facing turmoil is Sarah, who is still keen to push forward with her IVF amid her cancer diagnosis. As her family fume over the situation and even take it out on Jacob Gallagher, Sarah's left considering if she's doing the right thing. But when her ex Jacob offers to be the sperm donor she's left wondering whether to accept or not. As the day arrives for Sarah to undergo an operation for her cancer treatment, her grand Charity Dingle is left devastated when she upsets Sarah just before she goes in. The family then anxiously wait for news on Sarah and for her to return from surgery. But both Charity and Kane Dingle are panicked to the core when the surgeon tells them things haven't gone to plan with Sarah's operation, so will she be okay? Also next week, villain Joe Tate is back to his old ways as he plots revenge on Billy Fletcher. The pair have been at loggerheads ever since Joe embarked on an affair and then a romance with Billy's wife Dawn. Next week, Joe accuses Billy of being behind his car being keyed and he decides to teach him a lesson. When he realizes someone is out to get him, stealing his autoimmune suppressant drugs, he decides to confront Billy but it doesn't go as planned. Joe gets an idea though, and he soon meets accomplice Sean and enlists him to teach Billy a lesson in manners. But how far will they go and is Billy in danger? Elsewhere in the village next week Belle Dingle tries to get Tracy Robinson to unban Kane from his son Nate's funeral. As she attempts to get Tracy on side she ends up making the latter feel accused, and soon the whole family are no longer welcome. Finally next week the concern for Bear grows as Paddy shares his fears that his dad may have dementia. But the subject infuriates Bear even more, leading to Paddy trying to take some secret action.